Today, by special request, we've created another one of our short tutorials that looks at how we link contact and company fields together in ACT and then globally update the contacts from the company level. Good evening. This next video in our collection is by special request from a lovely customer that we have called Guy, who's asked me if he links a company together. So if we go into list view in ACT, we can see that this company is linked together. How can he make it so that each time he updates a field such as industry or ID status, that all the contacts within that linked company also get updated at the same time? Slightly longer video today, but we're going to start at the beginning and explain exactly how this works. If we go into tools and define fields, we can see in here that we're looking at the contact fields, and you'll see that you've got a column in here that shows us where a contact field is linked to a company field, and we can see the fields that are actually linked. And what we're going to do today is we're going to double click on the ID status field, look at the rules on the ID status field, go next, next again, and we can see here that we can link to a company field. Now, one thing that you do have to remember here is that you must have the same field down at company level, and because I'm prepared, I've got that there already. I'm cheating, it's a system field, but there we go. So I'm going to click ID status, click next, next, finish, and you will then see that that ID status field is actually linked. If I close this field now and go down to the company, I can see that there is no ID status in the company record card. So I'm going to click here, change it to an ID status of customer, and then I'm just going to save my changes. As soon as I save my changes, the system will say, would you like to update any contacts linked to this company? The current data in all linked fields, if not blank, will be copied to all contacts linked to this company. And I'm going to view linked fields first to be safe. And I can see that the ID status field is linked. So if I close that box, say yes, that will update those three contacts. I'm going to go back to contact level now, and you'll see that all three contacts have got an ID status of customer. One last thing on this, if I go back down to companies, what you must be careful of is that when you link your contacts to a company, make sure that if you're going to update in this manner, when you're updating things like the address field, it is important that they all work at the same address, because if you update something, so if I just change this, it is dummy data, so I'm not going to spoil anything, and then hit that save button, it will, when I say yes at this point and update those linked fields, update all the contacts with that postcode. So you must be careful on which fields are linked and that you don't overwrite data that hasn't got, for example, the same address. I hope that that short presentation helps, and if you do have any further requests, please just send me an email or make a quick phone call through to the office and let us know. Thank you for listening, and I hope this helps you, Guy.